Oh wow, that is an emphatic win for Forest, and that almost, in my opinion, that almost seals their survival. That is it. That's them. That's Forest, absolutely securing their spot in next year's Premier League. An absolute battering against Sunderland today. What a result! What a result for Pereira's side, and for me, that puts them it. That's it. That's Forest, I think, secured. I think they've done enough, even in that game against Sunderland, to showcase that they're well above it. They're there, and I do think now it is between us and West Ham to see who are going to be the third side to get relegated from the Premier League this year. Um, I don't think anyone had Forest to win against Sunderland, especially at home, because this season Sunderland have been so well um, organised in terms of defensively structured. They've looked really, really sound, especially at home. They've made the Stadium of Light a really, really tough place for any opposition side to go away to. But that really puts their season maybe up in arms, with trying to get pushed for Europe. Now, you would have thought, and maybe Sunderland fans would have thought as well, that welcoming Forest, that they would have at least gotten a point out of the game at least. But to come away home with nothing and to get absolutely battered and to be put past by five goals from Nottingham Forest, is just, I don't think anyone, I think that's probably going to be the most unexpected result of the weekend, at least, unless Spurs lose to Wolves. But then in some people's eyes that might be expected as well. But yeah, that puts absolute huge pressure now on Spurs, I think, and West Ham on both of sides in order to get something from their game. Obviously, Spurs, we host Wolves tomorrow in what is now probably, if Spurs get something from Wolves, it's positive. If we get anything less than a win, that could that could seal our fate, and with us playing championship football this year or next season. Sorry, but from a Forest fans perspective, what a result! What a result! What a turnaround! Pereira has really put and galvanized the squad together. Fighting out of get near. They're as it stands, anyways. They're 8 points clear of us, within the relegation zone.